Hello and welcome back, Streets of Rage 3 players. And as every player ought to know, that from great honor first arises great humility. This is the end of the carrot of the Streets of Rage 3 playthrough, and as I was mostly touching on and maybe laying on a little thick in the last part is, this playthrough took a really long time to put together. What we're observing right here is a series of game over screens. And every game over screen portends, of course, the time it takes to actually reach the game moment when the game over occurs. Stage 5 is about, 50 minutes into the game. Stage 6 is about an hour into the game. These times are obliterated because of game over screens. Because you can't save your progress during classic Streets of Rage. It's arcade style. If you die, you start over from the beginning. This moment in Stage 7 probably takes about 1 hour and 20 minutes to get to. And
I
we're
didn't
dead.
see the electric wires gimmick while we were going through that section during the playthrough. What was that about?
Well, they're not electric wires. Those are lasers.
Oh.
You mean the lasers on the wall that are shooting south, right?
No, I mean the electrified wires that were on the floor during the crowded elevator segment.
I mean the game forgives you if you did not notice the crowded wires. Because unfortunately, they do not actually electrocute us. This was our very first game over. Yep.
Skate got hit by a barrel into a pit.
What a way to go. But fear not, players, because through great persistence, learning, practice, as well as appreciating the stupid parts of the game, like what's about to happen here, we finished the level while the player was electing to use a continue or not, so now he's just eliminated from the game for the rest of the game. There's no way back.
Yep.
Yep, restart. So stupid shit happened. Unfair shit happened. And emotions got in the way. We had to take numerous breaks. Numerous days. This is the second fucking stage. Don't worry, I got this.
No, you do not.
God damn it, hold still. Fuck.
No! We will power wave you to Birmingham.
Boobies.
Oh, God, no.
Yep.
Skate's throw is terrible.
Yeah, what's even worse is his dash attack.
God, no. I would not play with Skate if that's what his fucking throw is gonna be. Fuck that.
I think honestly, Skate is the worst I mean, he's the worst. He's the worst in both Streets of Rage 2 and Streets of Rage 3. He doesn't deal a lot of damage. He's fast, yeah, but for God's sakes, in a game like this where you got like level hazards like pits, mine carts, he could get hit. No, I am the real Axel Stone. You're an imposter.
Ouch. A third of your health with a single suplex.
Pretty much, yeah. Again, learning things like how to beat the Axel boss in the third stage is both players need to get on each side of him and sandwich him, and especially as long as the player who's standing behind him gets first strike. How to take on the elevator stage. Stay away from the edge of the elevator and defend yourself at all times, especially by staying together as one unit. Jesus Christ. Chaos. Not having a chance to avoid the knife guy because you just vaulted out of the pit. Oh, we actually got a game over on Yamato. Well, that was probably the first time we fought Yamato.
Okay.
You should not get game overs on Yamato. He's an easy boss. Okay, with two players, he's an easy boss. You might have a harder time with him on solo mode. So far! So far! So far!
Forward stab into low kick.
That part especially is frustrating because as soon as you step out of the safety zone, like, they're gonna hit you. Yep.
Right.
Yeah, couldn't grab the turkey. Too bad. You're dead. Stage 5. Stage 5 again. Stage 5 is a really fucking difficult stage, let me tell you. There is a serious amount of manpower to contend with on every single floor. You enter the place, ninjas. You go in further, ninja guys. You go in even further, Fabio. And then this crap. My name is Fabio. I'll kick you in the balls.
I don't know anything from that opera, though.
No, nobody knows anything from that opera. Except that it was a Giuseppe Verdi opera. Luciano Pavarotti was the main singer.
He machine gunned you, else you were not expecting it.
Yeah, it's real fucking funny when I got no health left, isn't it, asshole? Stupid jerk. Alright, so enough of that.
Now we're going into the battle mode, yes?
Yes, there is a battle mode in both Streets of Rage 2 and Streets of Rage 3. They let you select among some of the various stages and environments that loop around, and just gives you some time to just pick up a controller with a buddy and have some fun. I think we do mirror matches pretty much the whole time. No,
That's a lot of different trap rooms.
Yeah, I think those are the trap rooms from Stage 5. Yeah, I mean, they let you go through the environment. I think this also gives you a sneak peek of... Oh, whoops. It also gives you a sneak peek of the environments before you get to the stages. I guess, like, because how the fuck else are you... How are you supposed to know, as an 8-year-old child, what Stage 7 looks like? You won't, because you'll never make it that far. I mean, there was a time where I could hardly see past Stage 2. That's how much this game was scaring me.
Player 2 wins.
I think that was me. Okay, best 2 out of 3. Let's do this. Come here, bitch! So far! So far! Bicycle kick.
It's not Liu Kang's bicycle kick, though, so does it really count?
It's kind of like a... Well, it's like a somersault bicycle.
More or less, it's a grounded version of Guile's flash kick.
Really should watch your special usage in 2-player mode. Damn!
Player 1 wins.
Okay, now best 2 out of 3, fight! So what was your favorite battle mode growing up, Mr. Gradette?
Well, again, I didn't actually play all that many screen-to-screen beat 'em ups as a kid. So for me, the best battle mode that I've ever played was Star Fox Assault.
Nice. No, Star Fox Assault. I mean, I think I played that. I think I played multiplayer on that like once, like way a long time ago. Basically Star Fox 64.
I love the grounded combat in Star Fox Assault, especially in multiplayer. That shit can get fun.
My tank can take out your air vehicle. Oh god, it's the disco music. This disco theme also is a really this is a really tongue-in-cheek portion of the game. Like, other stages in Streets of Rage games normally do not get this level of ridiculous and over the top.
Also, they are clearly not dancing to disco. They are dancing to EDM.
Right?
Player 1 wins.
Yay. That was Mike. I'm pretty sure Mike was player 1. Well, he insisted on being player 1 because... depending on who was player 1 and player 2, that's where your characters were standing every time you start a stage. So he didn't want to get confused. I think his preference was that because player 1 was usually on the bottom, which is the foreground, that he preferred being player 1 all the time.
Right.
I am off-color Axel. My puke
You're
green
also
hair.
off accuracy, Axel.
Fuck. Yeah, that's something I really got to work on when fighting other humans, is actually be in range with the target.
So is he saying burning knuckle or bare knuckle?
Bare knuckle. Hell yeah, player two.
Wins.
We're gonna go to round 3, baby. Stupid disco, not music. Fight. Also, this level will constantly loop around. So if both of us started running in the same direction, we would just keep running until time run out.
Oh, there's supposed to be solid walls at each end.
There might be a solid wall on the left because that's a different graphic over there. You'd think that some of these fools from the pit would want to come up here where the real action is.
Nah, humans don't like actually engage. Most humans, rather, don't like actually engaging in physical violence, especially when it doesn't involve them.
Man, that was a pretty close game. The reason why I won that is because I used my defensive special second, so I still had invincibility frames when my brother attacked me, but he lost his invincibility frames right at the moment when I connected. I guess, I mean, the mirror game... Okay, so I wouldn't necessarily recommend mirror gameplay. It's weird. I guess we wanted to do mirror gameplay to say, like, well, at some point, because we put so many hours into this game, we've spent time playing as pretty much everybody, so who is better as each character? I know Michael is the fucking king with Dr. Zan. Dr. Zan was his boy when we actually beat this game.
But you're better with both Blaze and Axel.
Well, I mean, just because you win doesn't necessarily mean you're better. It just means you...
Sure. That's what all the 9-year-olds say, right?
Man, I mean, there's a difference between playing the game... I mean, you can play the game and not necessarily win, but you don't necessarily have to play the game and... Or I lost track of what I was saying.
Data from the next generation. There.
Yes. Round 2.
Is it possible to gain an additional life through this battle mode? Because I noticed that there is actually still a score tally.
There is still a score tally. I'm not sure what the purpose of the score tally is, to be honest. The problem is that by the time you would get any points worth a damn, your opponent is dead, and the fight's over. And then the score.
What about the other stages? Do they have potentially point multipliers?
No. There's no point multiplier. I guess. Well, so this is the game formula broken down. Lots of games will do this. Is they will take a simplified version of the game formula that they use for the rest of the game. This is like Mercenaries mode in Resident Evil 4, 5, or 6. It's the same game formula. That, you know, it has the same conditions for starting and ending, except I suppose that they actually included a timer for battle mode that, you know, the game's over when a player's health bar is depleted and so forth. So rather than go through the trials and tribulations of taking out the score for whatever good that would have done, maybe a little less distracting, maybe a little cleaner, probably just made things simpler to just leave it as it was.
So Skate's forward special is an advancing whirlwind attack.
Oh yeah, it's the fucking whirlwind of doom. I love that special.
But
oh, I remember this.
There are pits in this game.
There are pits in this game. They kill Skate. They gobble up little children. Make them cry. I'm pretty sure we go to round 3 in this one too. Because neither of us really got that good as Skate. Michael was playing as Skate early on because Skate, but we come to find out that Skate is really not all that's cracked up to be. He's a little on the weak side.
Skate doesn't hit that hard. His battlefield mobility is great, and the ability to get into tight spots that the other characters have trouble getting into is awesome. But that just keeps him alive. He doesn't have the damage numbers or the combat utility to actually do anything of worth, at least from what we're seeing.
Yeah. Not to mention that Dr. Zan is faster, he's stronger, and his reach is longer. So, yeah, screw Skate. Okay, round 3. I remember this, because at the very end of this, I make my brother scream like a little girl. Okay.
I don't think Zan is faster on mobility, but what he most certainly has over Skate is reach and power, and that especially for a beat 'em up is very, very important.
Especially reach. Reach. Yeah, I can't tell you how many times I've died because I was pretty darn sure that I was out of reach. But I wasn't. Oh, you like using specials, huh? You like using specials? No.
All right. And with that, we have successfully completed Streets of Rage 3.
Woo!
Tune in next time for, well, as Cloud has already said, we're doing Streets of Rage 4 next.
Yeah. Fuck this game. We'll see you guys next time.